Hello, I'm Diana with City of Oxnard Recreation, Cultural and Community Services Division. Today I will be showing you how to make these paper flowers. They're made out of tissue paper and they're popular in some Latin American events, or you might have seen them in Mexican cultural events on special occasions. Today you will be needing some various colored tissue paper, various sizes. To get started, you will actually have to layer about six to eight different squares, evenly shaped, the same size. You will layer them one above the other. You can also make smaller flowers, such as this one here, with smaller tissue paper. Okay. So today you will also have the choice of either using string to tie it in the center if you choose to hang the flowers, from a window or something. You can also use bread ties in the center of the paper to put them together. Or if you have some rubber bands lying around, you can also cut them in half and use them to tie the center portion of the flower petals. The usual way that they're made is with pipe cleaners. Okay? So let's go ahead and get started. So the first step you will be doing to complete these tissue paper flowers, you are going to layer about 6 to 8 different colored tissue paper, one above the other, and you will be cutting them into evenly sized squares. So you will be stacking the different colored tissue paper, one above the other, whichever colors you choose to do. I like to match them up by the corner. That way they're evenly spaced, well, at least that they're matching together. Once you match them together, you will be deciding what size of flower you want to create. And when you cut them evenly sized, you will end up with these different squares that are the same size. The next step, you will be layering your evenly sized squares that you have just cut, and you are going to be folding the squares into an accordion style fold. Make sure your squares are even, and you will begin by folding a small corner of the layered pieces up, and you will proceed to fold it the opposite way, accordion style, or kind of like when you're making a fan. You continue to space them the same size that you started until you reach the end of the paper for the paper flower. And you will end up with the paper folded like this. After you've finished folding your paper flowers into an accordion style, which end up being the petals of the flower, you are going to fold them in half, and you will be selecting either a yarn, a pipe cleaner, or a rubber band for the center. So after you've folded your flower petals into an accordion shape, you are going to match up the ends and fold it in half. The final product, if you want flowers to have these rounded edges, I will show you how to cut these ends into a rounded edge, or if you choose to have them into a sharper edge, almost like a triangle shape, you can just do 2 cuts at the ends of these papers, and I'll go ahead and show you with the rounded edge. So you grab your paper evenly, take your scissors, and you cut in a rounded shape all the way around. And you stop there. You go over to the other side and you also cut it all the way around till the end. Okay. You continue to reposition it in the center as you fold it. You grab your, in this case we're going to use the pipe cleaner to have it sticking out like this. You place the beginning of your pipe cleaner. Make sure you have enough space so you tie it at the end. So you wrap it around the paper like this. and you twist, and you're left with this shape here. After you've secured your stem on your paper flower, you are going to continue to separate the layers of tissue paper to create the petals and to create that fullness of your flower. So here we start with one side. Always start with one side first. You open the fan and you start from the top of the flower, which is going to be the center top of the flower. You start lifting each layer. So each color you're going to continue to separate and pull gently, because remember this is tissue paper, so it's a little bit sensitive and it's very easy to tear. You almost start opening the petals like a book, and you start gently pulling up from the top as all of the colors start to reveal themselves. And you can use various colors. It doesn't have to be rainbow colors. It can be, all shades of red. It can be different shades of brown, white flowers. Either color works. It's fine. So as you see here, as you can tell, it's starting to shape into a carnation, I would say. So since one side is already complete, you fan out the other side carefully. And once again, you continue from the center and you gently pull to the top, one by one. And here you go. This is your complete Mexican style flower. So now you have your complete paper flower. Thank you so much for watching.